Wraggys Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Something in the eye. So, on draft from the Burnt Pig Micropub in Ilkeston. This is Rapture. It's an IPA. I can't find much information, to be honest, on the internet. It's either an IPA or an American style pale ale. So, 5.9%. Bottle Brook Brewery, based in Derbyshire. So, localish brewery to me. Let's get it poured out. So it's held well. Now this was brought on Sunday. It is now Wednesday. So it's done well. Obviously it's not going to have the carbonation. We're not going to get ahead. It says that, doesn't it? Never mind. But there's a bit of a head, so not too bad, you know. Slightly hazy then, hazy. Looks like an amber pour in this light. Fruity aroma. I would say more tropical than anything. .9%. That's quite nice. Now, that's 3 days in a bottle with no squirt of CO2 or whatever they use. It's just in a bottle that's been sealed, and you can't fault that, can you? You know, these are IKEA bottles that you buy 500 mils, or you can buy 1 litre. What's the point in buying a litre? Unless you want 2 pints, obviously. So, you know, I use them for draft beer purposes. So when I go to pubs, I can bring a beer home and review it at home. Because to be honest, I much prefer to review it in my own surroundings than stuck in the pub with people watching it. You're thinking to themselves, what a knob. Or something along those lines, obviously. Should I really care? Because people these days are doing video calls all the time. So I suppose really, no, I shouldn't. I will learn not to care, but it's the person I am, you know. You just do think that, don't you? It is what it is. So yeah, 1 of 3 reviews tonight. I will be reviewing the Pinter tonight, hopefully. But I am in the middle of a spring clean marathon. I'm on the 3rd part of the house now, downstairs toilet, the grimmest part of the house. Putting bleach down on the floor and letting the bleach just, you know, all I can smell is bleach. Lucky I can even smell this, to be fair. But that was really nice. So again, the Burnt Pig, I don't really know anything about Bottle Brook Brewery. I went on Untapped, not that I really like that site, to be fair. And it does have, they've obviously brought out quite a few beers over the years. But there's not much on the internet. So if anybody from Bottle Brook actually watches this, because I don't know if anybody watches videos sometimes. But if you do, you know, you haven't got much of a media presence on the internet, or certainly Google aren't doing you any favours. And it is a thing with the internet these days, you know. As a beer reviewer, I use YouTube, but I also use Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'm not using Untapped, sod Untapped. And I know it's handy for certain things. Bum and Beer Reviews said it was handy for certain things, but I don't know. There's only so much you can be bothered with, isn't there? What I can say is, lovely hazy looking beer. Yeah, fruity, tropical. I'm getting tropical fruit. Bear in mind it's 3 days old from the pump, but still it came out the fridge, and yeah, as you can see, it's had a good pop on it. Had a bit of a head, so fair play, really. That was nice. I enjoyed that. Hit the spot nicely. I can see why the barman over at the Burnt Pig has it on the bar, the owner rather, because it's a nice beer. And I'm looking forward to doing more draft beer pickups, because it's cheaper for me. It's cheaper than going to buy bottles. If I can get a half a pint of beer for £1.75 or £2, a couple of quid, you know, it's a lot cheaper than buying £6 or £7 on a can. You know, you've got to. Yes, it doesn't show up so good on you know, when you're doing a review, because you haven't got nothing here. There's nothing here. But the main thing is, I'm still reviewing it. I'm still getting that review cred in, as it were. And not drinking too much as well, which I'm sure please. Yeah. Anyway. Fruity, easygoing, good strength. The 5.9 does show up nicely, and not a bad beer after all. Brook Brewery, and the name was, I've already forgotten the name. Terrible. Rapture, and it's classed as an IPA. Although somebody in the same thread says it's an American style pale ale. So you know, and the internet is not giving much away, apart from the fact it's 5.9%. But what can I say? Would I drink it again? Yes, I would. Yeah, it's decent. Out of 5, for me, out of 5, a good 4.2 out of 5. That was great. Yeah, it was nice enough. Nice brew. Easy drinking. Right, gotta run. Gotta get back to the grindstone. I'm nearly halfway through it. It's manky. It's not dirty, but it needed doing. And, you know, it is what it is with these things. Crack on, get it done, chill, supposedly. Right, gotta run. See you soon, everyone. Cheers.